Maria, can you maybe share how was your day yesterday with the delays and it was postponed, and how you have approached this match this morning?
Yeah, it was a pretty long day yesterday. I feel like I warmed up like 20 times for this match. Yeah, it was one of those days where you just want to get on the court, and then, you're at the courts all day and sitting, waiting around, eating, sleeping. It's like a good way to put someone into retirement. But it was nice. I mean, nice to get out there today and finish it and get in the third round.
Maria, what do you think your game is right now, and how do you feel about it, and how do you think about your prospects in this tournament?
Yeah, I was happy with the way I played today. I've never faced my opponent before. But yeah, I mean, when she has time, she really goes for her shots, so I really wanted to try to get her on the move, and yeah, I thought I played well, aggressive, and moved in when I had to, and yeah, with every round, I'm going to be playing tougher opponents, and that's when you really want to kind of step it up and raise your level, and that's what I'll trying to do in the next round.
You talked before the tournament about what it would mean to come back and be number one. What would it mean to win this title and complete a career Grand Slam?
Well, I mean, if I didn't have any Grand Slams, it would mean a lot to win on its own. I don't need all the other, things as if it's the one I haven't won, or it's the one that I need to win. It's really about, it's such a big event for us and an important one, and yeah, one that I've always wanted to be a champion at, and it's still a goal of mine, and it's something I look forward to, but not because it's the one I haven't won, but it's because it's Roland Garros and you want to win it.
But that said, the players that have achieved it are a very special breed of player to adapt to all those different conditions, surfaces, venues.
So what was the question?
Well,
it would mean a lot to join them. Of course, but it's not something that you think of, well, it'd be nice to join them. I think it's more of a personal achievement than anything else.
Maria, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. So you saw what happened with Serena, and you probably didn't see but heard Radwanska lost easily today. You've been in situations on big courts when things get tense. How do you avoid getting nervous and just kind of letting the moment take away from you and actually being able to play your game without, sort of imploding, falling apart?
I don't think you avoid it. It's not something that you can really avoid. If you feel tension and you feel nerves, you're human to feel that. I think it's how you actually deal with them and how you cooperate, and if you let them get to you, sometimes you're in the moment and you're able to zone in, and sometimes you think a little bit too much and it gets overwhelming out there. But I mean, pressure and nerves they're always going to be there. That's part of the game. If you don't feel a little bit of something in certain situations, then it's tough to kind of raise the level, because when you have those nerves, you feel like you have to come up with something, and at that point, it's whether you can or you can't.
So what happens? I know a little bit happens generally all the time, but what happens when it's a lot of nerves? Something you generally don't experience week in and week out. Then what do? Do you just say, hit the heck out of the ball? Oh, I got to forget about it.
Maybe wait till next time when it just doesn't get so bad. I don't know. I mean, your options at that point are pretty limited. No, maybe there's a magic pill for it. I don't know. I don't think there is.
Maria, you're one of the top players that shuns Twitter. Just wondering, why you haven't decided to go on that media platform.
I think it's too much for me. I'm bored with myself on a daily basis, and I think if I'm bored, like eating a bowl of pasta, I don't need to let the world know that I'm at this restaurant eating a bowl of pasta. I think it's very. That's my opinion about it now. Maybe that can change, but I feel like it's just too much every day to tweet and to write, and I write enough text a day. I can't even imagine what it'd be like if I would tweet like constantly. Already I'm gonna have like arthritis from my thumbs. I already text so much, it's embarrassing.
Are you worried at all about how you might, things you say might be reacted to, or?
Not at all. No, I mean I have Facebook, which I love to write about, but for me, Facebook is more like a travel journal for me than anything else. I mean, I think I have over like 7 million fans. I have no idea where they came from or who they are, but thank you if you're alive. I mean, it's just it's a nice opportunity, I think, for the people that really follow you to maybe get a little bit more personal and share things and write things that come from your own voice. And I like to write a lot, so I like to make it fun and very easygoing. It's not going to be, like science. So I have fun with it. And I take a lot more pictures now than I used to because I feel like I want to share it on my Facebook than anywhere else. And yeah.
When Serena Williams lost the other day, there was this may be Maria Sharapova's big chance to get all the way. When you saw the result, did you have a special thought, or do you care about what the other top players are doing?
Well, it's tough to be in the first round of a tournament and think this person lost in the someone that you could face in the quarterfinal of a tournament. I think that's just a really wrong way to look at things. If you're thinking like that, then you're at a big disadvantage because, no matter who you play, if you get to the quarterfinals, no matter who you play, you have to play at a high level, and you can't worry about if it's Serena or somebody else across the net. You have to beat them. So if somebody beat her to get to that point, then they're playing great, and you have to go and try to beat them.
Last two English questions.
So, Maria, you're flying the world, playing great championships. You're doing fantastic events like the press and the media.
Wonderful.
What,
Come on, let's not exaggerate.
what's the boring bit? You said you were bored with Maria. What?
I mean, it's just a routine. You go through the similar things on a daily basis, especially when you're traveling in a tournament. There's just a lot of similar things. I don't know. You guys know, you play a match and we stretch, we go on the bike, we recover, we do a press conference, we go back, we, go on the internet, or, I text, and, and then you go to sleep or you take a nap on a day off. It's just very basic, and then on the days off, maybe you do a little something spontaneous, and that's it. It's more exciting when you're at home, so then you're doing like home things, and it's wonderful.
This is a question from fans. They want to know who between you and Sasha gets more nervous watching the other play. If you watch him play, do you get nervous, or does he get more nervous watching you play? Do you know how you guys?
I think I keep it inside a lot more, and then I let it out later. I don't know. The only thing I have to say about that is that it's so much easier to play than to watch. I pay so much money when I'm watching just to be in that situation, because you can't, it's a unique thing, and you can't control anything, but you want to say things and scream things, and just, like, if they're just doing all the wrong things, you want to be like, shake their head and be like, what's wrong with you? And, but then, in that moment, it's always difficult and tough, so, yeah, but I'd rather be playing.